We're just getting the stream up and running, so just give us a few seconds. It's kind of the same old thing. So it just takes us a moment to get it. Now, I'll mention this here in a moment too, but tonight we're not going to be able to read comments live on YouTube. And we're going to get that figured out one of these days, where maybe everything is going to one place, but if you want to comment, and I'd love for you to comment, please go to Facebook right now. And I know a lot of people don't like Facebook, and I apologize, but I just did something really wrong. See, I'm one of those people that can't walk and chew gum and stuff at the same time. It's going through my Bluetooth. Oh shoot! What did I just do?
Mess.
Okay. We're gonna be starting here in just a moment. I promise. Okay. Woo! All right. You ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay, here we go. Get ready, guys. We're gonna start here in a second.
This is getting serious.
Hey guys, welcome.
Hey.
It's the fall, so everything tastes, smells, feels like pumpkin, including our show.
It looks like pumpkin.
Yeah, it looks like pumpkin. Tonight, not only is our show or stream pumpkin flavored, but apparently Jacqi is too.
It is.
Turn into a pumpkin.
A pumpkin kind of night.
She never tells me what she's going to be dressing up as, and so I was like, "What are you going to dress up as?"
Surprise you.
Yeah. So tonight it's all about the pumpkin. Which I'm not a huge I'm not a huge fan of pumpkin, but I'm not a hater of pumpkin either. I'm not a pumpkin hater.
Pumpkin.
Do you?
I do. I mean, I'm not like nuts about it like some people who are like wait at the door of Starbucks for their pumpkin spice to come out or whatever. But I do, inevitably buy a candle. I do eventually go to Starbucks. I switched over my coffee creamer to pumpkin spice temporarily, which Jack really likes.
That's
and then
cool.
But there is at Starbucks. There's their pumpkin latte, cold brew. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Well, yeah, maybe you didn't put on makeup tonight to look like a pumpkin. And
maybe I turned into one.
Yeah, you said you dyed your hair green, or not dyed, but you put your hair's green too.
Yeah, I sprayed it green. It's supposed to be my stem.
I felt it. It feels really hard.
It's crispy, and I didn't really read the can. So
me just have green hair now.
I'm hoping it'll come out. I mean, it's Halloween store stuff. It's all over my hands though. It didn't come off my hands. That's a little bit of a concern. But we'll figure this out.
Well, green's a good color.
Yeah. Well, Ron Suffert joins us and says hi everyone.
Hey Ron.
Kylie Sykes has joined us, says hey guys.
Hey Kylie, long time no talk.
Linda Everton has joined us, says hi, and Aaron has joined us, says hello John and Jacqi, cheers, and thank you again so much.
Oh hey guys, thanks so much for joining us and hanging out on this Monday night. That's awesome. We got the door to the studio open. It's 70 degrees outside right now.
I know. What's it supposed to be in about an hour?
In an hour, it's going to drop 7 degrees. It's going to be like 63. It's going to be in the 40s tonight, and that's just awesome.
Thank goodness, because yesterday was I was like sweating in the car.
It got up to 97, 98 here, I think. Something like that here in Denton.
Yeah. Good old Texas.
Yeah, and I had a really great day. I was fortunate. Kylie invited me to talk to the Braille Institute, and so I was able to spend some time this afternoon and talking to the class, and those are just some incredible people. So Aaron and Kylie, man, you guys rock. That was so much fun. And it's so great to hear about people with visual impairments that are so stoked about art and and just want to get into it, mix it up, and just eat or have an interest. I mean, it's just brilliant. It really is. Like it I don't know. Anyway, I was on my soapbox all afternoon about it, so I don't want to get back on it again. But, you would think. Here I go. Anyway,
you did love that soapbox.
but you would think, just on the surface of it, that visual art for people without vision doesn't make sense. Vision is right in the first word of the title, visual art. But the truth is that it helps so much. It's incredible. And there's so much that non-visual visual artists have to offer for visual arts. A whole different perspective. And it's our brain that makes vision. It's not our eyes, it's our brain that makes all the images. That's why you can see images when you're dreaming, when you're asleep. It's our brain. But there's a whole different perspective that comes from people with without vision or limited vision. And it's just, I don't know, it's incredible and it's awesome. And there was one person that brought up the comment this afternoon that said that, do you think that losing your eyesight made you like more creative? Because for her, she said that she thought it might have made her more creative in a way. And I thought that was so brilliant for her to say that. Because
that's interesting.
Yeah, and really for people with any kind of disability or challenge, anything that puts you out of the norm, you've got to adapt, you got to move. There's more decisions you got to make. There's more things you've got to do. So it's gonna lend to a more plastic mind. It's gonna lend to a more flexible outlook, really. To being able to solve problems. And then just the change of perception itself when it comes to vision loss just lends itself to to having to try a little bit more creatively. But I thought she put it really well. And Kylie wrote an incredible poem, and it was beautiful. Thank you so much, Kylie. And
she said, I just sent the poem over, so she.
Oh, did you? Oh, thank you.
And then, LOL, thanks again. She said, and Aaron said, thank you so much. We had a great time.
Oh, Aaron, hey, you're there.
I thought it was funny because I monitor the emails as they come through, and the email to get you logged in said moments in art history. And I was like, oh, this is interesting. What is this? And then I was like, oh, it's like a little segment. It's like your thing today. And I was like, look, John's a moment in art history.
I'm a moment.
That's adorable.
Well, everybody needs their moment.
You do. Mm-hmm.
Tonight's going to be fun, though. We got some stuff that's pumpkin flavored that Jacqi went a-shopping, and she bought some questionable pumpkin flavored things that, and it's all liquids, isn't it?
Well, yeah, because,
liquids.
I went to yes. Because I watch another show, Fangirls of Dallas, and they did a pumpkin tasting, and she found like a pumpkin wine. I couldn't find it, but I was already at the liquor store at that point, so I was like, we're doing pumpkin stuff here, and I don't know. I didn't find any candy or anything like that at other places. So we have some interesting things.
Oh, that's cool, man. I'm looking forward to. Oh, I gotta say too. Here, let me. I'm sorry, and the Stream Deck still isn't working. That's a little thing where I can push buttons, so. Everything's a little bit. I mean, it won't really affect anybody or anything, but it's just that I've got to click on things, and that's weird for me. So I just want to show this about. So I started the diet thing. It's for my health, and I started it last Monday, and I'm just weighing in every Monday because I had the arthritis. I have all this stuff going on, and so I had back surgery a little over a year ago. And then I lost 40 pounds for the back surgery. Did all this everything you're supposed to do, all that. And then, of course, because my life is a yo-yo when it comes to diet, I gained like 24 pounds back. But now I'm losing it again, and with the gallbladder thing and all this stuff. I know I just get on here and it seems like,
did you weigh yourself today?
I did,
okay.
But I talk like I'm 90 years old. I'm like, my arthritis is but the whole idea is just to get.
We all feel 90 years old.
But the idea is just to get in a more healthy mindset, and in a healthier body and all that. So I did weigh myself today, and last Monday, and I know it's embarrassing. I'm one of those people that weight is sort of a thing. Like I hate to tell how much it is,
you're
but
dancing. You're dancing around it.
That's but I paint all the time, and I gotten used to having like a little bit thicker skin. So last Monday I weighed in at 216.
Yeah.
This morning I weighed in at 210.
Nice.
And that's good, yeah. And
you've been really good. Like it's like straight up rice and chicken for you.
It hasn't been that hard, but I have a strategy that I've been using to make it not hard. It's not like a weird diet thing or anything. I've actually been eating 4 or 5 times a day at least, maybe 6 times, but small meals. That's not the strategy though. But what I did though is I thought I'm going to let science see what's going to happen here. So that's what I have right here.
You're your own experiment.
I am. So I was wondering like what I look like now, and I didn't take a before and after picture, so I'm just letting science do it. So I have a before picture of my diet and then my after picture of my diet. So here's my before.
Okay.
And
right on.
And whenever I reach my goal weight, so I want to get to 190 because of my frame and my height and everything. I act a little bit, and I should look like this.
Yeah, I mean you're almost there, babe.
And this is just science.
I mean,
it's
logical.
And it's like Linda on Bob's Burger said, it's science. You're not meant to understand it. So, and I don't want to say I have like high hopes or anything. I think I'm being very, very grounded. Very,
you're virtual.
But if I don't look like this, I'm going to be so disappointed. so 16 pounds, guys,
we're
and
gonna have to get some sort of filter on the camera that adds 6 packs.
Hey.
No,
actually, that's a good idea. That's a brilliant idea.
Well, Tony Loveland joined us, says, hey, Jacqi and John.
Hey.
And Jenny Cherry has joined us and says, I have known Jacqi Siri for at least 20 years, and I can tell you she hasn't changed a bit.
I don't know. Her complexion tonight might be a little...
I went to high school with Jenny.
Oh,
forever ago. It's so good to see you on here.
That's so cool. Well, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised that you recognized Jacqi tonight. Pumpkin Jacqi.
Well,
So, do you prefer the term pumpkin or pumpkin?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin?
Not pumpkin.
Pumpkin?
Doesn't even make sense. I read somewhere where the word pumpkin came from, and it wasn't... Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot it. Today was all things pumpkin, and I can't remember where the word came from. Oh, well.
Oh, man. Well, I got to say, how was your day, by the way?
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. I got up, ran. I'm trying to, this seems like every day. I'm trying to, be focused and do what's on my to-do list.
You've been doing great, by the way.
Neurotically knock things off. So I'm
you
trying
cleaned
to
the
stay
entire house yesterday.
on task.
It's we're not really people that clean houses.
Well,
our house much. We do. It's dirty enough to be happy, but clean enough to be healthy. It's not like
all the art projects have taken over the house, and we're in a constant state of limbo. We have a 24-foot mural in the living room. That's about to go out. We still have power tools. We still have everything literally in every room of the house. So you get to the point where you get to the point where you're like, what's the point of it? Who cares? I'll wipe down the bathrooms, and that's So, but yesterday I was like, it's actually a day I don't have a million things to do. I don't have to sit with Jack during school. And, and this was the other thing. I didn't run yesterday. And I was like, I am determined to get 10,000 steps in on days I don't run. So
wow, that's brilliant.
I was like, I'm just going to walk the house a million times.
Man, see, that's brilliant. That's just, gosh, that's awesome.
Well, Kim Taylor joins us, says, hello, happy Monday, running late tonight.
Oh, happy Monday.
Thanks for joining us. I almost was a pirate today, but then everything today was about pumpkins, so...
Look at you.
I will be one.
I think it's cute how Jack helps you get ready, too. It's always a secret. They won't tell me what they're doing.
Kylie Sykes says, way to go, John, on your weight loss. And Azur has joined us and says, hey, all.
Hey,
and
Azur.
Sheila McComas is waving hello.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Oh, and thank you, Kylie. And I wanted to say about the weight loss, too. I lost 6 pounds, but... For me, whenever I start a diet, it's normal kind of to lose maybe 5 pounds or so. And a lot of it, I know it's water weight and stuff, which is perfect. I'll take any loss. That's good. I'm not, but it's probably going to slow down a little bit, and that's okay. I'm just trying to be more of a healthy mindset, so.
Oh, yeah. And we signed Jack up for boxing.
Yeah.
So he's getting on the health kick bandwagon. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah. So he's almost a teenager now. So.
Oh my gosh.
We're teaching our teenager how to fight us. Apparently, I don't know what we're thinking.
Yes.
No, he's a sweetheart. He's.
We did the whole we tried everything. We tried almost everything. We obviously asked him what he wants to get into, but karate, baseball, basketball, almost basketball. He got in. All these, but he is. It's the one thing he's actually been like, I want to do this. I'm excited about it, and I am grabbing onto it because. Yeah. He's on the video games for 5 hours a day.
Yeah, and it's really just about working out. It's not about fighting. It's about working out. And it's about having something that you're focusing on. And something like that can be a great confidence builder and all that. And so it's a good age. He's not really, like you said, he's not in the sports that much. So this will be cool.
The cool thing I think about this is that it's not like take your 12 or 13-year-old to a boxing class. It's a legit Rocky style boxing gym where it smells like boy.
Does it?
It smells like the inside of the gloves. And it's got the ring in the corner, and it's got a big mural of the fighter and all
you
this
paint
stuff.
A pretty picture.
I went there for a couple of workouts just because I wanted to hit a bag. And it's a lot of fun, and the people are super nice. But
you just wanted to hit a bag.
Yeah, but
I just gotta hit something. Well, I'm glad you chose to go to the gym and do that.
Well, Kim says, will you be able to show the mural? And by the way, cute pumpkin face. Thank you.
Oh, well, yes. Next Wednesday is actually the unveiling. We're going to hang it this weekend, guys. Yep. I'm so excited. And and that's going to be something because it's really heavy. And it's a mural that, they want it on panels, and they're huge panels. And they're so we're going to hang it this weekend, which I've never done. We've never done this. So it's going to be kind of exciting. And then we're going to go up there and we're going to do an unveiling sort of thing, and then we'll be able to share after that, I think.
Oh yeah, surely.
But this weekend, and I want to talk about what I'm painting tonight. But this weekend I've been working on something completely different for a concert for Mandy Harvey that's going to be out in about 8 days, I think.
The 20th.
Yeah,
the concert's the 20th, and we will social media the poo out of it. Yeah,
and it's going for a great cause. It's going to help no barriers. It's not no barriers. I just stuttered. It's just no barriers. No barriers. It's just Eric Weinheimer and so I don't know. It's going to be really cool. So I've been working on that all weekend, and that came together really nicely, and it's all coming together. So I'm looking forward to like next week. Is just going to be so much fun.
Yeah, we have a lot to. Yeah, next week we have a lot to like Unveil. That's a good word.
Yeah, it'll be so much fun. So it'd be good.
Well, Cassie Garb says, "Great job on the diet, John and Jacqi. You look fantastic."
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I feel like I should have added some contour to. Should have maybe I don't know. Maybe I should have done like roots down my neck.
Oh, that'd been cool.
Yeah, and Azur says the pumpkin face is strangely terrifying. LOL.
Oh.
That's the goal.
That's the goal. So the painting that I'm working on, in a way, it's been kind of helping me with the diet because I've been trying to use different colors and different shapes and all that to help, like to make it where I don't know, it helps with the optimism and all that sort of stuff. So this is the painting I was working on last time, and I haven't worked on it much because that Mandy Harvey project that I was working on over the weekend.
It looks like awesome. Do you have anything else to do to it?
Yeah, I just want to do some tinting and some different things. Thank you so much for saying it. It looks awesome.
It's probably the best palm tree I've ever seen you paint.
Oh my goodness. Well, I've been taking any angst, any problems I've been having, any hunger that I've been having from being on the diet and stuff. And honestly, whenever I feel like that, I want to do something, I come and I work on it a little bit more, and I choose to work on colors and shapes that are a little bit more calming, a little bit more, and that's actually helped quite a bit. And eating smaller meals, but it's made it where, knock on wood, right now, it's only been a week. I've been on lots of diets, messed up a lot of diets. But, but just my state of mind, it's kind of the same. Honestly, because, I don't feel that stressed by the diet at all. And I think a big part of it is because I have this continual sort of encouragement that's coming through the artwork.
Lucky you.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I don't have any sort of painting outlet to calm my chocolate rage.
Well, chocolate rage. I bet you I could scrounge up some paints and a canvas somewhere around here if you want
to. That's your bag. So I did go to the store. I was like craving something chocolate, and I'm looking at all the calories now. And so I found these little like chocolate mocha ball things, and I brought them home. And I was like, okay, they're 100 calories a pop. If I need a chocolate fix, I'd get one. And so the other day, Jack was doing something, I forget, and I was like, hey, try one of these. And I pulled it out, and it ended up being one of those, like, I didn't realize what I was buying, but it's like one of those rice ice cream balls.
Uh-huh.
And so I don't know. I haven't tried it now. Now I'm leery that I'm going to spend 100 calories on a chocolate rice ball.
Oh, I got paint all over my. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I don't know. It could be really good.
Azur says the painting is stunning.
Oh, thank you, Azur.
And
thank you.
Add stripes maybe for contour. Oh, to my face, I assume. I thought about that, but I was, I'll be lucky if this washes off.
Yeah, you may have that green hair for a while. You were saying, yeah.
Kim says, I do love this seascape. It's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. It's a commission, and I'm hoping that they'll like it. I'm really blessed in that I'm able to paint things that I love, and I'm really excited about all the paintings that I do, and I don't know, each painting is like a vacation in a way, but this one's really like a vacation because it's the Caribbean. So I mean, golly, I just want to have like I don't know if I've ever had a Mai Tai, but it makes me want to try Mai Tai.
Surely you've had one.
I'm sure I have. Surely.
Speaking of trying things,
Pina colada, that'll work.
Oh, I'll drink that all day long. Especially the ones you make. Those are ridiculous, but those are like 1,400 calories.
Yeah, I make an obscene pina colada. It's so good. And then we made the mistake of looking up the calories once, and I haven't made them since.
Apparently,
they're so good.
Apparently, pineapple cream.
Coconut cream, yeah.
Oh, coconut cream. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that stuff is evil.
It's so yummy though, and fresh banana. Coconut cream.
Well, Azur says Snackwell chocolate cookies are good.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about those. Those are good.
You are not wrong, my
Another
friend.
good thing. I'll go when I go visit Nancy because she does the same sort of thing. Like has these a chocolate fix. It's low-cal. She has these little like chocolate mint things that are just like you unwrap one little one and that's I forget the name of it, but it does the trick. Kim says rum runner.
Ooh. I want to say I've had that too, but I can't remember. This winter when everything's cold and frigid,
we should try it all.
Yeah, maybe we should do a tropical stream, and everything's so nice and chilly, and we'll try a rum runner, and it could be it could be a very fuzzy end of the stream if we try all that. Like, woo-hoo.
Oh, hey.
Maybe just small ones.
Doris has joined us and says, hey, Jacqi and John, looking good.
Hey, Doris.
Hey, so good to see you on here.
Well, Doris, oh my goodness, I was virtually on your coast earlier today.
Oh, yeah.
With the Braille Institute. They were awesome. Well, I hope you guys are doing well.
I know. I
bet you are. I mean, gosh. Weather-wise, I know you are.
It's always sunny. Okay, so do you want to try this stuff? Are we doing this?
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
hoping that it goes well with wine. It probably doesn't.
It probably doesn't. No, yeah, let's try it. So, okay, tonight is everything pumpkin, and Jacqi got 3, is it?
I did. I got 3 different flavors of something. Oh, Doris says, I love the painting so much. I want to be there. Wow.
Well, I tell you what, Doris, if you go, I want to go with you.
Man, I'll sign up.
We'll all go. Just meet there.
All Doris has to do is go to
outside
20 miles away to the coast.
Yeah, just walk outside your door, Doris. You're there. You live in paradise.
We have to drive 6 hours, and it doesn't look that good down there at the Gulf. Okay.
It does in my mind.
Well, that's the beauty of making up your own pictures.
Yep.
In your head, because it doesn't look like that.
In fact, whenever I'm sitting out on my back porch, it looks pretty similar. I put on the HETV Caribbean Living, and I'm like, yep, I'm there.
Yep. Well, Mike has joined us and says, love the pumpkin face.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, gosh, sorry. I'm taking credit for your pumpkin face.
I did this paint job.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm going to say we should probably start with the beer.
Okay.
Okay, so for anybody that's just tuning in, I went to Total Wine and grabbed a few pumpkin, because it's a pumpkin kind of night, and I grabbed a few pumpkin flavored things. And so the first thing we're going to try is called, it's by a brewery called Wasatch Brewery, and it is a ale brewed with pumpkin and spices, and it is just simply called pumpkin. So I'm gonna pour me a glass, and I'm gonna give you the can because I just want to taste this.
Nice. Well, I'm really curious. So on my diet, can I count this as a vegetable?
Sure.
Is a pumpkin's a vegetable? Right? It's a gourd. Where does that fall on the spectrum? Can you all hear that whining sound? If you can, it's a spider.
It's the spider.
It's either creeping up or down next to Jacqi.
Going up.
But let me tell you this: that spider, it's over. It's over where Eagle likes to take naps, and Chip. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Naps during the day in the studio, and that thing will randomly go off every once in a while. And Chip, who's a very brave little tiny beagle girl, was like, it wasn't having any of it. She was like, and she went off about 15 feet and just seemed really like I almost felt like she was staring at me like, why are you letting this happen?
Okay, so
Oh, it
pumpkin.
smells.
It's simply called pumpkin.
This is a beer?
Ale. Yeah, it smells kind of like a wheat beer. Like it's got kind of like a sour wheat.
Have you tried it?
No.
Oh, well, chin chin.
Cheers, baby.
And to all of our friends,
Cheers.
cheers, guys. Prost and safe YouTubing and Facebooking, I guess.
Oh, that's weird. That's weird.
Wow.
It's not bad.
You know, that's what I was going to say. That's funny. And the first thing that someone says is, it's not bad. Means it's not great, too. But it's not, it's not as bad as you would think it would be. No, it's... You know...
Well, I mean, it's got like, it's mild. So it's like, it's definitely like a wheat sour kind of beer. Whatever that is. And it's not harsh or like super hoppy. It's kind of mild, but there is that like back end. You're sucking on a pumpkin rind a little bit.
That's interesting. It's wow, I'm trying to think of colors with it. It's a little hard. Like sour colors for me are more like green, and yellow. And so if I was going to paint it, like I don't know,
it's almost got like it's almost got like a citrus thing too going on.
It does. You can definitely taste the spice, and you're right. Like it does taste kind of weedy.
I bet it would be good, super cold.
Oh yeah. That's one thing. It's not that cold.
Yeah.
If you were into wheat beer,
this would be a good seasonal beer.
It really would be. You probably really. I don't really like wheat beer that much.
I don't either.
I don't hate it.
I don't like hop.
Well, some of them I hate.
A hopsy kind of beer, and I don't like a sour. And I'm not a big wheat fan.
Yeah, wheat and sour, hopsy I don't mind. And the some wheats and some sours I can get into, but yeah, I'm not at that stage yet. Not at that level of my
it's a fun beer.
development.
I could see bringing a couple cans just to like try it with your friends. It's, and it's very orange. It's definitely got a very orange color.
Yeah. Yeah, if it was really cold. Yeah, it's kind of growing on me a little bit.
I don't know.
Because they say you're supposed to take 3 sips. This is something Andy was telling us once. But you're supposed to take 3 sips of something to really understand how it tastes. Because the first one, is you're sort of feeling the ground a little bit, like you're seeing the basic strokes of it. The second one, you know a little bit about it, so you kind of know what to expect. And then the third one is really the one where you can appreciate it. So a lot of times, I've noticed that too. Like if somebody's giving me something to try, like when I travel, I love to go somewhere and try the wine or the beer or alcohol or food or anything that they actually make at that area. And sometimes the first time, taste of it, you're like, whoa, I don't like it. I think I don't like it. It's like a knee-jerk reaction. But then I'll take, two more tries of it. And by the third, sometimes my mind's completely changed. It was just that it was just so different.
Well,
maybe I'm fickle.
Zuri says, pumpkin beer just sounds wrong, LOL. And then pour it over ice and sip it that way just to see if it's how it is colder. Oh. That actually might not be bad. The one time I could see serving ice with beer. And Mike said, where is the starfish in the painting?
Oh. It's right there. It's right over here. It's hiding behind the street. Yeah, that would be.
And Kim says, one cold evening, we created a tropical playlist on Alexa with all the beach songs we could think of. We should play it and have a tropical drink.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
You are inspiring. Haha. Why did she go off? That's not her name.
Well, on the well, I can't say either word now because on the dot it's computer. It's computer. That's what it's called. But on the computer it's Alexa.
Oh, see,
yeah, see,
you can't have both. That's
I know.
weird.
Well, it's just that's what the computer is set up as. But that way, whenever I say the C word, it's just computer. Anyway, it's just the way it is. Like our computer is hooked to it too, and I don't know.
Anyway, okay. Should we move on to the next thing? I'm not drinking the rest of that.
Sure. Yeah.
You might, but I'm not.
It's really growing on me because I took 3 sips, 4 sips, I think.
Okay. The next pumpkin thing we're tasting, and all this stuff, guys, you can get at Total Wine. I figured, why not? This is Vale vodka, and it's pumpkin flavored vodka.
Gosh, I don't know. Pumpkin flavored vodka. And so we're just drinking straight vodka. Is that what our streams come to?
Straight vodka.
Gosh,
remember
guys.
that live show where we did the Arts and Jazz Festival in our backyard?
Sort of.
It's
a little fuzzy. No, I'm just
it's
kidding.
That all over again.
Woo.
I just want. You don't have to drink it as whatever.
Oh no. I'm
not. I just want to taste it. I'm not.
We did a live stream where I ate like one of the hottest peppers. A really hot pepper. I don't know what it was.
Right.
Was it wasn't a Carolina Reaper, was it?
I don't remember.
I don't know, but
it was like an easy one to get because I don't remember like traveling to go get it or mailing. To like.
Yeah, was it? Well, I don't know. Gosh, I can't remember. I don't think it was. It wasn't a ghost pepper, was
weird.
it?
Here, okay.
Or was it just a habanero? It wasn't. It was more than a habanero.
Here you go.
I think a habanero was like the. Yeah, that wouldn't have. Oh, thank you. Have you smelled it?
Yeah, it smells like a liquor that you would put with a seasonal drink. Like, somebody's going to make a seasonal drink, and they've got the pumpkin vodka.
It smells kind of almost like a liqueur.
It does.
But, gosh.
Azur says, I wish we could name Alexa out our own name. And by the way, you have a dot and plug on sale tomorrow, Prime Days. Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, man.
I forgot Prime Days was going on. Man, that's dangerous.
Yeah, and I have to say, like, that is the best thing. Like, if you buy something that's for people with visual impairments, it costs hundreds more, or many, many times more of something. But like a dot does everything, and this is also for Google Home. Any of that kind of stuff is great, but especially people with disabilities and stuff, because you get so much more accessibility. It's just crazy. It's just, so we have it throughout the entire house. That way, if I want to know what time it is, I just ask. But we just added to them a little bit. Even outside, we have them. Weird.
Well, Azur says it's a really good price.
That sounds cool.
So if we need dots in the bathroom.
Oh, we don't need that.
It's the only room we don't have it in.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so let's try this. Are you ready?
Oh, well,
are you shooting it or sipping it?
I'm going to sip it. I'm going to sip it.
Okay.
Well, prost, guys. Chin chin.
That's not bad at all. That's pretty good.
Surprisingly sweet. It tastes like a liqueur.
It is. It's real sweet.
A little water.
My mouth, my throat's a little. I can feel the heat, but I could see it being really good. I don't know. It's like like a martini, like a pumpkin martini.
Oh yeah. Just want to put you on fire. Man, well.
Anyway, so
okay.
that's pretty good. So this is a pretty common vodka that they sell. It's Vale pumpkin flavored vodka. Bam, people.
Okay, second sip.
I don't even know how I'm supposed to calorie count any of this. This is gonna get questionable.
Yeah. So is it clear? I'm holding it up.
Yeah, it's clear.
Oh, okay. Because it's really sweet in my mind with my flavors and stuff. Like sweet is yellow, so it's really yellowy. But then, oh my gosh, it's really weird. It has like almost a caramel kind of sweetness to it, though.
Yeah.
Wow.
Azur said, "Ha ha ha, roast her."
Smoke pumpkin.
Doing a pretty good job.
Man. Yeah, this is a weird stream tonight, so, guys. I don't know.
We also have pumpkin trivia, but you want me to pour the last thing we're tasting?
Yeah, here. I gotta.
You're like.
Hold it. I'm gonna take the last sip of this. One more.
Wow, you're a champ. You're actually drinking it all.
One more for the homies.
I still have so much. One more for the homies. Okay, so this, which I'm actually really excited about. This is.
Hey, gosh. Ugh, shit. I instantly regret it.
Azur said the pumpkin face is killing me when you sip. It's so funny. Thanks. It's torture.
So that's actually good, guys. If y'all wanted, I don't know, for some family get-togethers, you might have drinks after or something at dinner. Thanksgiving and all this sort of stuff's coming up. That could be a fun thing just to bring over if they like sweet stuff.
Yeah,
or to make with the dessert maybe.
Yeah,
some sort of,
it would be a really good dessert drink or something like that. I could see that.
Yeah, it's different.
Okay, so this next thing, which I'm excited about, is an Appalachian sipping cream.
That sounds like moonshine.
Well, it was in the moonshine section.
Oh, there we go.
And I was looking for a pumpkin moonshine, but they were out of it. But they were out of a lot of the pumpkin flavored stuff. Apparently, it's a thing. And this is a liqueur. It's pumpkin spice latte.
Ooh.
And it comes in a little mason jar. Looks like that. And I'm going to pour us some. Oh my gosh, this is going to be ridiculously good. It smells so good.
Oh, does it really? Wow. This is the one thing that you said that you got that I thought this is the most questionable of the 3 items.
Really? Because I'm pouring it everywhere. Okay.
That'd be funny if it's the best one, though.
It's going to be the best one.
Wow.
It's going to be... yeah, it's going to be the best one. Okay.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. So what does it look like?
It looks like a latte. It looks like a
coffee. It looks like coffee?
Yeah.
I just imagine it like being moonshine stuff, it being clear,
No, it looks like coffee with creamer in it. It looks like Bailey's is what it looks like.
Oh, really? Wow.
So
the smell is different.
Sippin' cream, pumpkin spice latte.
Almost smells like hot chocolate, not hot chocolate, but chocolate milk, like that sort of smell, but with the alcohol in it.
This is the stuff that you sneak into your coffee in the morning.
Is it? Well, this is how you start your day.
This is how I start my day.
Hey, everybody, let's do it. Let's get it out. Oh, my goodness.
All right, I'm trying it.
Okay, here we go.
Cheers.
Well, chin chin, guys. Here we go again.
Well, it's a cream. It's thick. It's like Bailey's. You don't want to shoot it.
Okay.
But wow, it is yummy. It tastes quite a bit like Bailey's, or something close to that.
Well, that's really good.
It's really good.
It actually has a stronger alcohol scent than it does flavor.
Really?
Well, to me, if you smell it, I could really feel the alcohol in my nose. But when I drink it there's a little warmth on the tail end of it. But other than that, it was really smooth. And this isn't very cold. If this was really, really cold, oh my goodness, I bet it would just be delish.
Well, Kim says pumpkin moonshine sounds good.
Well, you're right, Kim.
And Azura says, yeah, this one looks good and sounds good too. This actually reminds me. I think it's called Frangelica.
Oh yeah.
This reminds me of that.
Really?
If I'm remembering Frangelica properly, but this would be really good in coffee.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I'm not saying it has to be your morning coffee, but it can. So,
man,
just saying, it was good.
All right, I'm gonna start making a retirement list for my morning. I never want to retire, but at a certain time, I want to be maybe be semi-retired, and then all the stuff that you don't do now, you can do then. Maybe that's the plan. I'll have my semi-retired list. So this might be something that I would have in the morning when I'm semi-retired.
I don't know why you feel like you need to wait till retirement. Azur said ice cream. This would be really good over ice cream.
Oh wow, that's
genius. Yes.
Well, Azur,
this is not good for my diet situation.
Look at you coming up with the great ideas, man. That's awesome. That just sounds delicious.
Okay, so out of the
homemade ice cream. Ooh, we should make some ice cream. Well, no, we shouldn't. I'm on a diet.
All right. Out of the three things, my favorite is going to be the pumpkin spice latte. And I'm glad because it's the biggest thing I bought, which is ridiculous. Everything was pretty good, decent, but this I could see using in normal circumstances.
Yeah, that I agree. I'm wholeheartedly. That has my 2 thumbs up too. What is your second favorite? I can hear you over there. That's funny.
Probably the vodka, and then the beer. I'm not a huge. I'm not a huge beer person. In fact,
I am too. If the beer was
only beer that I like, well, I like beer, but the beers that I like there's the mango Ballast Head. I like that. You know, when you're getting into the weird craft citrus type beers, it can go off the rails quickly. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I wouldn't buy that beer.
I'd put it in the same order too, except if the beer was really, really cold, I'd want to try it again because it might.
Yeah,
it might get the number 2 spot. But on the other hand, if the vodka was really, really cold, you know, it probably, you know, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep my order.
I'm just thinking like the vodka because I'm thinking of all the drinks that could go into, and then you got like these martinis. That, I mean, all of a sudden it's like, whereas the beer is just it's the beer. Anyway,
see, guys, she's just not a pretty orange face.
Well,
that's smart. That's true. That's true.
Kim asked, "Did you get that at Total Wine too?" Yes, I got all this at Total Wine. In this company, whoever makes this Appalachian Sip and Cream liqueur, or liquor, whatever. They had a ton of different ones, so this was just their pumpkin one. So I'll hold it up again. But this was This was my best out of them.
Well,
and
try it again.
All of it's at Total Wine. Azur said Blue Bunny ice cream vanilla diet is good. I'll have to try that. And my mom has joined us and says Jacqi is adorable.
Aw. Hey, Marilyn.
Hey.
It was so much fun seeing you this weekend. Being over there.
Yep, it was my brother's 51st birthday. He was born like 30 years before me. So...
and 40 years before me.
That's right. Okay, so...
Oh, questions?
Yeah, we have some pumpkin trivia.
Okay. So...
Let's test your pumpkin knowledge.
One more...
Ooh, Brad Pitt. What's that?
One more photo of me and 16 pounds from now. Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Nate. Okay, are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. Native Americans grew pumpkins hundreds of years before settlers first arrived. What did the Indians use the pumpkins for? A, food, B, fertilizer, C, medicine, or D, all of the above?
I'm going to say all the above.
Really?
Well, Native Americans are so smart. Like, I don't know. I feel like they could probably, you know, and just, I mean, like, look at George Washington Carver and the peanut. That guy could make a peanut do anything. That guy was like the professor on Gilligan Island when it came to peanuts. You know, I mean, like, if you were trapped on the Gilligan's Island and you had that guy with a peanut, you'd be off that island in like 10 minutes. That's all I'm saying. So I think
that's all I'm saying.
By using that logic, that science of the peanut, George Washington Carver, the professor, Gilligan Island, Native Americans, I'm going to say D, all the above.
Well, Azur, Linda, and Kylie agree with you. D, all of the above.
It's just good science.
When in doubt, go with everything.
Yeah.
Well, according to the internet, they used it for food.
Oh, well, that kind of makes sense too.
They fed it to their horses.
Oh.
So they ate it, but they also fed it to the horses. I bet it was like because you can get so much food out of it that it was a big staple for the horses.
So it was food?
Yeah, it was food. It's A, food.
Wow. I thought it was a trick question.
Dora said, "Don't know it. Let's go back to Brad Pitt."
Yeah. Anyway. Let's all count the abs. 1, 2. Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's see. Okay, so far, 0 for 1.
All right.
But we can redeem ourselves.
All right. Next question. All right, in North and South America, what did archaeologists find to show that pumpkins had been around for hundreds of years?
Oh.
A, pottery with pumpkin designs and shapes. B, seeds in old pots. B, seeds in old pots. C, mosaic art on walls. D, paintings on caves.
And they found this in North and South America.
Yes.
North and South America. Okay.
South America. Okay. South America. Okay. South America. Okay. 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 Okay.
I don't know. I wonder about seeds in pots, but were people collecting? I mean, I know in certain parts of the world we collected seeds for a long time, but in North and South America, I wonder if we were collecting seeds and putting them in pots or not. Like I'm not. It's funny. I mean, or just collecting. Like the gourds themselves, or maybe because I know Native Americans would plant corn and stuff, and then they would just let it go, and they'd come back. It was almost like a seasonal thing, but they would plant it. So I wonder if that would be the type of thing where they would just plant it and then let it grow and then come back, or if they would actually collect the seeds.
Well, Linda says B, the seeds. Kim
Okay.
says A, the pottery with pumpkin designs. Kylie says B. Azur says B. Yeah. So,
Well, I'm going to go with B too, because I know with corn, they would plant the corn and then like big fields and then just let it go and then come back to it. And as they pass through again, they would, for certain tribes.
and
But
Doris is guessing C.
what is C?
Mosaic on art walls.
I like that one, but
I
that
don't
sounds
like it.
pretty. I like it a lot.
I like
I'm gonna go with seeds in pots.
Well, unfortunately, it is A, pottery with pumpkin designs and shapes.
Wow,
Yep.
I am not doing well in this gourd test.
It's funny though, they did find and this was fairly recently, they found a pot and it had seeds in it and they grew some of the seeds. And I can't remember, it wasn't necessarily an extinct plant, but it was like, how like over time with how farmers grow things, the plants have changed. Like watermelons don't look like how they used to look, right?
Yeah.
So I forget what the fruit was, but they grew it and it looked totally different than what it looks like now.
That's cool.
It was a trip.
That sounds cool. But with wine though, wine grapes, they found the exact opposite really. Where,
That's right.
Where but I think that's because they use the cuttings and stuff. So some plants are just keep growing by using cuttings. But they have some wines that they've been able to date, like go through and find like old wine and then look at modern wines that have been around since like ancient Greece and stuff. It's just isn't that crazy?
The wine you're drinking now is thousands of years old. Grape DNA wise. That's
pretty cool.
Interesting. Okay, let's try the next one. All right. In ancient times, the jack-o'-lantern's purpose was what? A, to provide light in the darkness. B, to signal a courting male that he was welcome to visit by putting it on the window.
Ooh, la la.
It's for the goth girl.
Yeah, the goth girl.
Swear. C, to ward off evil spirits. Or D, to frighten animals away from the crops.
I'm thinking it's to ward off evil spirits. I know on Halloween people used to dress in costumes so that they would blend in with all the spooks and stuff that would rise up. At least that's what I heard. I don't know.
Well,
but so far, I've been wrong every time. So maybe what I think first isn't the way to go.
Well, Azur agrees with you. He says C.
Yeah, but hasn't Azur been wrong with me as well?
I don't know. Oh, wait. Kylie says C. Linda says C. Everybody's saying C.
Gosh.
Do you know that a pumpkin only becomes a jack-o'-lantern once it's carved?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I mean, that's what...
It can't be a jack-o'-lantern.
I mean, you make a jack-o'-lantern.
You're like, obviously.
Did you know that a tube of paint doesn't become a painting until you squirt it on canvas? Science.
Science.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go with C too.
All right.
Is C to
And
ward
Kim
off
says
evil
C
spirits?
too. What?
Is C to ward off evil spirits?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going with that one.
Well, then you would be correct.
Got one.
It is C, to ward off evil spirits.
All right, I didn't get a 0 in this quiz.
Well,
That's
Doris
good.
guessed B.
Oh, Doris. Was that the one about the pumpkin in the window?
The courting the.
Oh, Doris. I think Doris just wanted that to be right.
Well, I for all
I
the
would
emo
too.
girls
That's cool.
out there.
I love the idea of little goth girls in the Middle Ages just trying to find a beau. They're like,
It's so hard these days.
Yeah. They didn't have Cradle of Filth to listen to at that time to be able to attract a mate. What band are you into?
Well, Lisa Garner Mallory has joined us. Says, "Hey guys, I finally caught one of your parties."
Hey.
And that's what it is. It's a party. It's clearly a party. We're having a party.
Well, it's good to see you, Lisa. It's been a while, man.
Azur says, "Yep, LOL, but I think they used turnips at first, so I'm not sure." Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. And then Linda says, "We've been wrong before." All right. Do you have the next one? Is that up? Okay, here we go. As of 2018, the world's biggest pumpkin weighed how much?
Oh, my goodness.
A, 2,001 pounds.
Oh, is it going to be one of those? Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Oh, God. The horror. B, 2,379 pounds. C, 2,828 pounds.
Wow.
Or D, 2,623 pounds.
Gosh.
Oh, like, did I write that down right?
I'm going to go with B.
Oh, 2,000. It's C, 2,528 pounds. Okay. Sorry, I read this wrong.
I might go with C. Could you change C? I think it's either B or C. Okay. Only because A is obvious, because it's the first letter. D is like the last letter. Usually you're just throwing them in at the end. Like you have people doing things like whatever.
Well, Tony says D, and Linda says C, and Azur says D.
Gosh, I do want it to be D, though.
Is that the biggest one?
Yeah, I mean, just imagine the boyfriend a little goth girl could attract by carving that D into it.
Leaving this out of
jack-o'-lantern.
Her parents would be so mad.
She'd have a whole goth clan out there.
It'd be like worse than TPing somebody's house to expect them to move a ton size pumpkin.
I do want to go with D, but I'm thinking B, though.
2,379.
Well, I'm going more for the letters than I am the numbers.
Doris is guessing C. She's going to stick with the letter C regardless of the question.
Well, they may not be a bad strategy.
And Mindy Durham Keene has joined us and says, "Hey, hey."
Hey, Mindy.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to go with Doris, and I'm going to go with C.
Dang, keeping it in the family. That is accurate.
Ooh.
C is correct at 2,528 pounds. If you want to go to the next slide, it is a picture.
Oh, really?
Of the winner and his pumpkin.
Wow.
So this is a New Hampshire guy. I didn't write down his name. Won his pumpkin, and apparently, if you win this, you get like $6,000.
Wow.
Which I kind of feel like you should get more. I kind of feel like 6,000 is a bit of a ripoff.
Well,
Look at the size of that thing. I mean, it probably cost $6,000 to haul it to the carnival.
Well, yeah, I was just thinking. I wonder how you move these things around.
I mean, you hand over your winnings to the tow truck guy. Is what you do.
I mean, you have to have a heck of a potter's shed, of a gardener's shed, to be able to keep your forklift in there. Pumpkin season's coming. I gotta get my forklift out.
Really? You know what? If they're in the business, I bet they own it. I bet they own. They probably have something that. I mean, can you put 2,000 pounds in the back of a truck? Is
sure.
that possible? Okay,
I mean, you could our truck.
In our work truck?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well,
that would fit in our work truck. I mean, we put more than that back there.
I guess I don't know these things.
We put that and towed. Yeah, but our work truck is it's like the same kind of truck that you make a Class C RV out of.
Yeah, it's a dually.
It's a huge thing. We used to haul our little pictures.
Our little pictures. Anyway,
my little paintings.
Azur said, "Just think how big Cinderella Pumpkin's coach had to be then."
Wow.
Man, those Disney people got some growing skills.
I'll tell you what.
Anyway, okay, so
you ready for the next one?
There you go. That's it. Oh my gosh, I didn't think it. I'm okay. The first pumpkin pie was not as we know it today. Instead, it was A, a bunch of pumpkin chunks and cream baked in a terracotta pot.
Huh.
B, a pumpkin gutted out and filled with milk, spices, and honey, and then baked in the ashes of a fire.
Huh.
C, a mishmash mixture of pumpkin pulp that had been boiled and mixed with potatoes and meats and put in a pastry shell and folded over.
Oh,
Or
wow.
D, a combination of pumpkin pieces, corn, wild rice wrapped in deer meat and cooked over a fire. Goodness gracious.
Wow.
The screen's kind of far away from me, so and none of this would copy into my Google Doc. So anyway,
Yeah. our monitor for Jacqi over there is something you picked up at a pawn shop, I think,
I did.
for Jack for something or another, and then
school.
yeah, and then so it's a leftover monitor, and now it's our studio monitor. Gosh, I'm kind of thinking C or D, and here's my reasoning.
Really?
I watch a lot of British comedies, Britcoms, for those in the know.
Yeah.
And I'll say, pie over there can mean something very different. Like, it's a lot of meat pies, like for lunches and stuff.
There are a lot of meat pies.
So I'm almost wondering if this could be something that came from over there. All those pumpkins. Or pumpkin doesn't strike me as a particularly European type thing. Although it could have been something they did with other gourds or squash.
Do you know how many continents pumpkins are grown on?
America?
No, how many continents?
Oh,
America.
America? The America continent? No. How many? All but Antarctica?
Yes.
Ooh,
You're so smart.
thanks.
Kim is guessing B.
I was surprised you could say I'm so smart after. What continent? The America continent?
Kylie's guessing B. Azur's guessing B.
That does sound a good one. That one.
To-
That's the one with honey in it, isn't it? The B one. It's
Yeah,
honey.
milk, spices, and honey. Yes. Let's see. Tony says the first one was without crust, hollowed out pumpkin filled with stewed pumpkins. Ugh.
Wow.
Kind of sounds gross.
I'm wondering if a pumpkin is like over in America, the venison thing. I mean, that could kind of make sense in a way. Except I'm gonna go with C.
Okay, mishmash mixture, huh?
Yeah, I think is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Mishmash mixture.
Yeah, that was the
Mishmash
technical
mixture.
term.
I would like a mishmash
over
mixture for lunch, please.
their fires, they would say, we're having the mishmash mixture today. George is
maybe I want
guessing
the
B.
mishmash mixture.
Are you sure you don't want to go with B?
Yes.
Okay, because the answer is B.
Is it really?
Yeah, it was.
Usually when you say, "Do you not sure you want to go with it?" That's because it's not the answer. You're hard to pin down.
A pumpkin gutted out and filled with milk, spices, and honey, and then baked in the ashes of a fire.
Wow. Way to go, guys.
I mean, it's got honey in it. You should have went for it. You love honey.
Well, I do like me some honey.
Sheila said Jacqi is loving October. I am.
Heck yeah, man. Okay.
So that was the last question.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Oh, that was the last question I had. But the first question that we talked about with like the whole like Native Americans using it for food or whatnots, it actually has been it's said that pumpkin seeds can help avoid prostate cancer in men.
Wow.
And they can also, not cure, but like get rid of freckles. Which I actually think.
Pumpkin seeds can?
No, pumpkins.
Oh, just pumpkins?
They can get rid of freckles.
Wow.
But I wouldn't say that that's, tested
Is this
science.
just something you're like, were you just talking to the neighbors? And you're like,
This is
hey, you
fun,
want to know
yes.
something about pumpkins? You got freckles?
They were used to remedy snake bites. I'm pretty sure,
Were they used to remedy snake bites by taking like the 2,000-pound pumpkins and throwing them at snakes? Like just squash
kill you
them.
faster.
Yeah. Oh, I know it's almost time for us to go.
Okay, yes.
So I just want to show really quickly like what's going on with the painting. So it looks pretty much the same. I've just been going through and tinting. Like at this point, and it might be hard to see on a digital camera, like our webcams and stuff that we use, the differences in color. Like here, like in real life, there's tons of color in the palm trees and stuff. So only some of that is coming through, and then the sky and all. This is a 3-foot by 2-foot canvas, and so it's just there's lots of little undulations and things that you just can't see because it's small. According for the pixels and all that, I guess. But what I've been doing is just a lot of tinting and doing some washes and stuff. So I'm kind of getting it there. What I'm trying to darken some areas to make some low lights, and then actually putting some titanium white in areas and making some more highlights and stuff. So just to make the colors pop a bit more. So
Pop.
yeah, so that's kind of what I've been doing.
That's all you've been doing over there.
Heck yeah. That and getting a lot of questions wrong about pumpkins. Drinking some very questionable pumpkin flavored things. Sitting in a
Yes.
room with a person that looks like a pumpkin.
Well, Tony says they speaking of pumpkins, they dried them and pounded them into flour too.
Oh wow. Pumpkin bread.
I read that it can be a substitute for wheat flour.
Well,
I'm
that's
actually kind
interesting.
of curious how readily available pumpkin flour is.
You know, we used to have the health food store. They had all kinds of flour.
Oh, Azur says AZO makes a supplement of ground pumpkin that helps with frequent urination, and it really works.
Wow, really?
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And Robin joins us and says, that is beautiful. Speaking of
Oh,
your painting.
well, thank you, Robin. Thank you so much. And let me see if I can. Because I wanted to thank our patrons on Patreon.
Damn.
Thank you guys so much for helping out, and anybody honestly that goes to the website or and likes, comments on Facebook and YouTubes and stuff, that really means a lot. That helps a lot. We're very fortunate to be able to work with some different nonprofits and charities, and and whenever you have an active social media thing going on, that's just a big help all around. So so anytime you guys do that, I just want to thank you. It actually helps. I appreciate that so much. And all you guys on Patreon, just being there, rainy day or not, you guys are awesome. Thanks.
Thanks, guys. Tony also says they ate dried pumpkin seeds before we ate subflower seeds.
Really?
I'm not sure what that means.
Sunflower seeds.
Sunflower. Okay, that's
I bet.
Thank you. That is one of my favorite kid memories. Is that we did that every year. We would carve pumpkins, and then my mom would dry and roast pumpkin seeds, and we'd eat them the whole month. I love that. We would do that.
We carved so many pumpkins when I was a kid, and then we didn't even think to do that with them until some point, and then somebody said, "Oh, you can just put them in the oven," and oh my goodness, I couldn't agree with you more. That's so nice. That's so great. We should get some pumpkins. It's that time of year. And
I thought about it to put on the desk here, but then I was like,
no, just to carve them up and get pumpkin seeds.
Yeah.
And,
Azur says, I just watched a video today of a pumpkin that she made into a little bread. Oh, that sounds nice.
Oh.
And then Aaron says, good night, everyone. So.
Oh, good night. And that's probably a good sign for us, too, because it's about that time, guys. And
thanks, everybody, for tuning in and sharing in our ridiculousness of pumpkins, all things pumpkin for October.
Mm-hmm.
Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I guess we'll see you guys Thursday.
Yeah, I hope so. And thanks, y'all, for helping us kick off a Monday. And next week's going to be so much fun. We have Thursday, but next week we actually have murals to show and a thing, a concert to share with you guys.
It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. But tonight, a nice, cool, chill night has been awesome. See y'all Thursday.
See ya. Thanks.
Bye.